Diddy forced the women to participate. Afterwards, to ensure their silence, he would use video footage taken at the events as blackmail leverage.
Diddy freak off party explained.
Congratulations! You've been invited to a party hosted by none other than...
I don't think anyone wants some congratulations from joining the Diddy party. I think that's the last thing she wants. They want.
famous rap mogul Puff Daddy. It's gonna be an extravagant gala and definitely going to skyrocket your social media following. But when you get there, it's just Diddy and a few of his close friends looking like plankton in his basement dungeon. And you're being told to take a bottle of lube to a private room to prepare yourself, all while Diddy licks his lips and looks at you.
What did the infographic commercial become? Before y'all used to give us like records, now y'all making jokes, and who is this freak?
Whispering to himself, I was in one bedroom, dreaming of a million. Now I'm in beach houses, cream to the ceiling. As you're about to find out, one of Puff Daddy's most famous lyrics could have been quite literal. 1,000 bottles of lube, enough to fill a very large aquarium. This was the shocking discovery inside of one of...
Do you know how much times you gotta be smashing for you to need 1,000 bottles, bro? And it's like, well, how old is Diddy? Late 40s, maybe early 50s, I don't know, but he gotta be old, middle-aged. How is your meat still working, and why do you need that much oil? Who else is using it?
Puff Daddy's homes after a federal search warrant was executed against him. And all of that lube? Well, it was meant to be used by some of your favorite celebrities in what Diddy called freak-off parties.
Damn, bruh! I mean, so long as my GOAT, LeBron James and Drake are not in there, then I'm okay with it.
Try to picture 1,000 bottles of lubricant. Odds are you're not picturing enough. At 12 fluid ounces each, Diddy's freak-out lube stash would be almost enough to completely fill a 100-gallon fish tank.
Damn!
So why did Diddy need enough lube to create a slip and slide that could stretch across the entire length of a movie theater, from the lobby to the front screen? And we mean that literally. 1,000 12-ounce bottles equals about 93 gallons, which would let you cover a slip and slide 6 feet wide and around 630 feet long with 1 millimeter of personal lubricant, or a total surface area of almost 350 meters. At Diddy's movie theater, you could slide in the front door on a cushion of sex lube, whiz by the concession stand for your popcorn and soda, and then slide into your front row seat.
Alright, bro, we get it, bro. He uses a lot of oils on dude's butthole. You don't gotta give us 10,000 analogies of what you could do with the oil. We understand. There's no point of having this much unless he's inviting 30,000 men. And I think that's literally what Diddy is doing. Let's be real.
Seats, right?
You would think with all this oil and how much people he invited, one person would have snitched. How does he make them not know what happened?
By the big screen. And what's playing in Diddy's theater? Well, one of his personal home movies, but more on that soon. First, let's talk about enough lube to drown an elephant seal. Americans buy in bulk, as we know, and there's a Costco right down the street. These are actual statements from P. Diddy's lawyer in response to the discovery of 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil at Diddy's home. While it is true that Americans enjoy bargain shopping from big box stores, most Americans also don't need enough lubricant to fully insert a Minuteman intercontinental ballistic missile into a missile silo that is a little nervous because this is their first time. The public discovery of Diddy's freak-off parties come alongside startling revelations from the numerous criminal cases against him. In 2023, Sean John Combs, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. Lube Daddy.
Okay, nobody called him Lube Daddy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Infographic. Just say y'all hate him. I mean, we all do, but anyone named Puff Daddy gotta be freak. I know. Didn't he call dudes daddy?
A.k.a. P. Slip and Slide, a.k.a. federal defendant.
No one is calling him P. Slip and Slide. Yo, infographic. I don't know who's running y'all channel, but y'all literally just turned into comedians, bro.
Number 1 saw his entire career unwind with allegations that he had abused and exploited former girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, also known as
Yo, why she bad as hell?
Cassie. He was 37 years old and she was just 19 when they first met.
What? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Why was it so normalized back then for adults to talk to 19-year-olds? Or like just anyone that's super young in general?
Quickly making her financially and career dependent on him. At these freak-off parties, it's alleged that he forced Cassie to perform acts on others against her will.
So you became a sneako? You're cool with your own wife performing on other dudes? Huh? And wait, what did your children say about this? Like, how are they cool with their dad using their mom in this way?
The case would be settled out of court without the terms of the settlement being publicly revealed. However, it's likely that this included a very large financial compensation.
Okay.
There's no word on compensation for Diddy blowing up Kid Cudi's car after he became enraged to discover that Cudi had been dating Cassie.
How you mad, bro? Kid Cudi look better than you. No weird shit.
Given how much lube Diddy had on hand, getting his car blown up was the least of Cudi's worries. But Cassie's lawsuit was the tip of the iceberg, because Puff Daddy, aka Lube Master 3000, was already facing several other cases for exactly the same type of behavior. And front and center of these allegations were P. Baby Oil Diddy's freak-off parties, for both legal reasons and to protect their reputations.
Chat, would y'all actually enter a Diddy party if you were invited? Nigga, I'm going. Do you know how much connections that is, bro? A lot of the times, so long as they don't abduct you to go into that room, you will probably have a fun time. There's got to be a reason why LeBron be saying what? There's no party like a Diddy party. It has to be fun, right?
It has become incredibly difficult to get solid details on what exactly went on at these freak-off parties from those who attended. But it doesn't take much imagination when there are literally 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil involved. Odds are, with that much lubricant to make things nice and slippery, Diddy and his guests were not hosting a chess club. Some leaks have emerged, though, painting a sordid picture of Combs' freak-off parties. Allegedly, they involved multi-day-long marathons of physical debauchery, with P. Diddy, aka Slip Daddy, flying in sex workers specifically for the events.
Bro, why wasn't it leaked way earlier, bro? You would think these strippers would be like, F it, I'm gonna tell everybody what they did.
That particular allegation seems
And aren't you married?
to have some basis in reality, as amongst the many charges Diddy seems unable to slip out of are related to sex trafficking across state lines, for which he is being prosecuted under the infamous Mann Act.
You going country to country to abduct women? What?
Allegedly, Diddy's flesh fests would begin after his famous white parties, which would attract major celebrities such as Leonardo DiCaprio and Mariah Carey. However, after the A-listers left, Diddy would put on a completely different show for a select group of friends. Michael Kaplan of the New York Post, who broke details on freak-offs, reported that Diddy would lure in women whom he was personally managing or had met at various adult clubs.
What do you mean, bruh? So if I sign to P. Diddy, my butthole gonna get taken? That's what comes with $1 million contract? $1 million butthole? Damn, bruh. So I'm just thinking about all the female artists he signed. Did he even like them for their music? He was like, damn, this girl fine as hell. Yeah, your music alright, but we trying to see what other work your throat could do. Like, huh? I'm not gonna lie, that's insanity.
Along with sex workers. Using either drugs, money, or power over their career, Diddy forced the women to participate. Afterwards, to ensure their silence, he would use video footage taken at the events as blackmail leverage or simply threaten to ruin their career.
And the thing is, he doesn't even have to be the one that exposes it. He could send it to a third party, and someone random could upload it and blur Diddy out.
But freak-offs had other surprises of their own. According to a well-placed drug dealer who was invited to one of these events, male rappers would engage in acts with each other as well, including some very high-profile and well-known talent whose names have not come to the spotlight yet.
Chat, y'all think Diddy and Usher smashed? It gotta be Meek, because I remember that one video. Hold on.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
You deserve it, Daddy? How do you say that in a straight way? You know what they were saying about Meek? They saying he's cooling off his butt. You see how his butt is in a lot of pain? That's why he's in the pool right now. That's what they were saying, not me. Allegedly.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get...
Do you see how he's stuttering? I'm telling y'all, bro. Diddy did something to Justin Bieber, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. I remember seeing a clip of Justin Bieber saying, oh, he wants to protect Billie Eilish because he remembers the things he had to go through as a child celebrity. And he started crying. I'm sorry. You can't tell me someone who cries at the thought of that didn't actually go through something. Yo, Diddy, you're a weirdo, bro.
Contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But... You never really get...
Look, one stutter is normal, but the dude stuttered like 4 times, bro.
My number, so...
Correct, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah. Starting to act different.
I'm telling you, bro. No, Diddy isn't actually an evil person, bro.
Yet. However, for any fan of the Boondocks,
What?
this type of behavior has long been an open secret amongst the hip-hop community.
Damn.
Heavy security would ensure complete privacy, and only people personally invited by Combs were allowed to enter. Threats of violence, drug addiction, and blackmail
Damn.
were all
Damn.
used to ensure complete secrecy, as well as a healthy amount of payouts for at least some individuals, such as Cassie. Even
Damn.
if guests wanted to leave, the sheer amount of personal lubricant flooding the party space would have made that difficult.
No. Infographic became they become funny, bro. What do you mean, bro? Who thought of this? Who put this shit in the script, bro? So that's what they using the extra oil for? A trap? Okay, that makes sense.
There's also been no publicly released footage or any photos from any of these freak-off parties, though low-effort media has been using old clips or photos from legitimate
Damn.
white parties
Is
that
that Jay-Z?
Diddy hosted in their place as
Is that Shakira? Shakira, you don't belong there, bro. You belong to me.
clickbait. Allegations that celebrities like Kevin Hart, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Beyoncé attended these parties are unproven and
Okay.
rely entirely on photos and videos of them at known white parties. Combs is, at the time of writing, behind bars
What?
at the Metropolitan Detention Center after
Good.
being labeled a flight risk. As
Good.
federal raids against his U.S. homes were being carried out back in March, Diddy had taken his private plane to Antigua in the Caribbean. Thinking the situation over, he decided to return and was subsequently denied bail requests.
Dumbass.
Commenting on the discovery of 1,000 bottles of lubricant in
Damn.
one of his homes, Diddy, through his lawyer, wanted it to be clear that the presence of over 90 gallons of lube and baby
What?
oil was not, quote, as nefarious as it seemed. Because who
I'm sorry, nobody's gonna, bro. Costco does not sell 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Even your lifetime amount, I don't think you will ever be buying 1,000 bottles of baby oil. And how much does 1,000 bottles of baby oil cost? You probably are gonna have to contact the company direct to get 1,000 bottles of baby oil. And that's the amount that were caught. Imagine the amount that were used.
Who doesn't have a commercial-sized aquarium's worth of personal lubricant for various needs in their home? Sean Slippery Combs is facing some serious jail time for the charges against him, even as the details of freak-off parties remain tightly under wraps by federal prosecutors. At a minimum, Combs faces 15 years in prison, though it's possible he could spend the rest of his life in prison if the federal sex trafficking charges are proven, along with a
Damn.
$250,000 fine.
Damn.
The real question is, how do federal authorities hope to keep a man behind bars who has spent so much of his life steeped in gallons and gallons of personal lubricant now slip into this video, the wealthy elite that own the world, or click this other vid instead?
Anyways, YouTube, join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch. Let me know what y'all think of the Diddy parties. Would you go to the Diddy party? Join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch, make sure you subscribe. All that good stuff, man. Waxer for life. Love y'all, and peace.